is to pull the strings. To pull the strings.
To pull the strings. O sea, pull es tirar.
Exactly. You see that on the
Strings
doors.
son como las cuerdas, ¿no?
Cuerdas, exactly. To pull the strings.
A ver, to pull the strings me suena in the Far West, en la diligencia, que a los caballos tirabas de las riendas, ¿no?
Okay. Riendas. That would be reins. We would say to pull the reins.
Y podría ser algo parecido, ¿no? De como de controlar, ¿no? Y de ser el que organiza y el que controla a la gente y que el que manda. O sea,
well, in general, so outside of football, to pull the strings could be manipular. It could be manipulate. So, for example, he's pulling my strings, or he's pulling your strings. It would be, if you say he's pulling your strings, it would be te está manipulando. He's manipulating you. He's pulling your strings.
Okay.
So it has quite a negative context. You can also say in Spain, you have this wonderful word, which is enchufado, to be un enchufado in a company, for example. So you could say, in English, you could say, somebody pulled some strings to get him the job. Somebody pulled some strings or pulled the strings to get him the job. Basically, es un enchufado. I love that. In English, we need to use about 10 or 11 words, and in Spanish, you have 3. Es un enchufado. But yeah, we could say to pull the strings to get somebody a job. In a football context, it's a positive thing. It's a positive thing. So,
I was thinking about, for example, I would say that a gaffer who was doing a great job because he has a control of the player, and you say, yeah, he's pulling the string of the team. O sea, es como llevar las riendas. Nosotros en español decimos llevar las riendas como algo positivo. Es como lleva las riendas del equipo y lo está haciendo bien, o sea, lo controla todo, etc.
Yeah, I would use it more for a player than a manager, I would say. I would use it as a player, I think. For example, Xavi and Iniesta pulled the strings in Barcelona's midfield.
Sí, también se puede decir de los jugadores. Llevar las riendas de la selección, es decir, to pull the strings, si ese es el significado, se entiende que Xavi y Iniesta controlan el juego y están llevando el equipo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Well done. Exactly. Yeah. So as a player, we would say he pulls the strings of the team.
Yeah, because we started very bad. The first 2, 0-0, but well.
That's it. You managed to get a point, to pull the strings. I don't know. Did you used to pull the strings in the midfield when you played, or were you a defender?
Yes. In fact, when I played football, I usually play like a defense or a midfielder. It depends on how was the opposite team.
Yeah, it depends on how the opposite team was. Yeah.
The rival. If we are playing with a very weak team, I usually play the midfielder because it was easier to master the match. And when we played against the other team, we are going to win the league or not, I usually play at the back.
Very good.
When I was young. Then when I was get out, I played in a like a striker or like in the left side.
Left side striker. So I played as a striker. Remember, jugar como or trabajar como is to play or to work as something. Yeah. So I played as a left-sided striker, you could say, a left-sided striker. Very good. I used to when I played football when I was younger. I used to be a central midfielder, and I like to think, me gusta pensar, I like to think that I pulled the strings in the center, like Modric or someone.
Yeah,
I probably wasn't that good.
You never know.
You never know. But I like to think I pulled the strings. Very good. And your